Hey guys, Uncle Ray. Welcome to another episode of the Crypto Bellwether. This is going to be a really good comparison. And I want to tell you how this video came to be and why I wanted to do the comparison. I was talking to a developer that I recently met, and I tell you what guys, I love talking to developers because no matter how smart or how informed you are in blockchain, if you're not a developer, there's just certain things you don't understand. And I can ask this guy some really basic questions that he, might find kind of funny or humorous that I even have to ask, but he can explain things to me on a really basic level. And it's so funny, guys, because believe it or not, I'm unlike a lot of people. I am not dogmatic about anything. I have a very open mind and I'm very non-biased. And when someone corrects my thinking, I love that. I love to learn, and I never do things to be right. I do it to be correct in my thinking so I can make informed decisions. And so when someone tells me how wrong I am and they can show me, I'll change my thought process immediately, and I literally appreciate when that happens. Well, it just happened the other day. I was talking about XRP and some different blockchains, and I had made a statement about Ripple and their utility with the ledger and their ODL and all the things they're doing. And he looked at me and said, "Man, that's nothing compared to HBAR." And I was like, "What are you talking about?" And guys, I own both of them. I plan on selling my XRP after the lawsuit, and I plan on owning HBAR for a long time. But I really thought that, maybe the utility for Ripple at the time was a little better than HBAR. And he said I was totally wrong, that I should go down the rabbit hole a little more. And here's what he said to me. And this is what's really, really important. He said, "Ray, look at the volume of transactions. Look how long Ripple's been around. They're growing like ragweed, but look at their transactions." He said, "They basically have the same type of utility. They're going after the same customers. And actually, as far as volume of opportunity, Hedera is going after a lot different areas that are even bigger, but they're still going after the payment systems with the banking, etc." And he said, "Look at the record-setting volume with HBAR. That'll tell you everything you need to know." So I was like, okay. So I Googled it and I looked at this chart. Look at this chart, guys. It says, and I want to read you something. 1 billion transactions. It took Hedera mainnet 1 year and 6 months and 28 days to reach 1 billion transactions. And then when you look at this chart, guys, think about how powerful and how massive Ethereum is. And HBAR went to 1 billion transactions before Ethereum, but Ethereum was launched 5 years earlier. Guys, that is absolutely impressive. Well, then I wanted to know, well, how far behind is XRP? They have not even done 3 million, guys. Now, why is that important? I didn't think it was that important until he explained it to me. He said, "Guys, here's what you need to understand, Ray." He said, the once a bank sets up their protocol or their banking, their new format, they're not going to jump ship. He goes, and it just shows you how much volume that HBAR has in that arena. He said, so, that tells me that it is going to be the front runner when it's all said and done. Now, that's his thought process. I'm just sharing that. I'm not trying to be biased either way. Like I said, I like both of them, but new information comes from a new source, and guys, developers know stuff that we don't. But I went and I started Googling and looking for a comparison without me having to go down the rabbit hole and figure all this stuff out myself. And when I went to Coin Exams, which is a pretty good source, guys, if you ever want to compare two things, especially on the fly, I highly recommend it. Is coinexams.com. Anyway, when you compare Hedera and XRP, honestly, guys, Hedera wins almost every category. They tie a couple, and maybe XRP wins one or two. But let's take a look. It says that Hedera is better and is a better value. But when you look at utility, HBAR wins, which was shocking to me. Traffic, they blow them away. HBAR blows them away. HBAR is faster. Traffic, it's showing the same. Well, no, it's not. HBAR wins that. Supply, HBAR wins that. Inflation, HBAR wins that. Staking, HBAR wins that. Smart contracts, it's the same. Retail's about the same. Wallets, about the same. So that's a third party, guys. It's not me. Being verified on public nodes, that's about the same. Now, this is one thing, and I'm not sure exactly how to interpret it. You interpret it any way you want, but this is the way I see it. You would think that, yes, XRP has a lot more nodes, and it's showing that it's more centralized, but if you have 26 nodes compared to 707, that means the productivity of the nodes and the quality of the nodes at Hedera are a lot bigger and better. Maybe I'm reading that wrong, okay? But then the next thing you look at is the decentralization. And I'll be honest, I just don't know how to understand what they're talking about. But in my opinion, the one thing I don't like about either token is the control of like the foundation, you know, of how many tokens they have, the distribution. But basically, no, from outsider looking in, yes, Hedera is centralized and controlled almost the exact same as XRP, but I truly believe Ripple controls XRP more so because they have more tokens. That's just my opinion. Now, if you look, Hedera is competing with XRP no matter what, and they are a lot younger. XRP started in 2013, and that's another thing. For whatever it's worth, guys, again, non-biased, just passing on information. He asked me, he said, Ray, what is XRP waiting on? Yes, he understood the problem with the SEC, but he's like, Ray, they've been around since 2013. They have been creating all this stuff. What were they waiting on before the SEC? Anyway, guys, hopefully that gives you some information to compare which one. Like I said, I own both of them, but in conclusion, I'm going to read you what Coin Exam says. And I know this is going to trigger a lot of people, but don't hate the messenger. It says, Hedera is generally better than XRP in terms of utility and would probably maintain its edge well into the future. In addition, Hedera is used relatively more transactions, although XRP is relatively older. Given Hedera's utility, its market cap is 1.64 billion, and that indicates it is most probably undervalued compared to XRP, which has a market cap of 17 billion. Anyway, guys, for whatever that's worth, that's my comparison. Like I said, that developer really got me thinking. I really believe that Hedera is going to be a world beater. This is what he said to me. Again, for whatever it's worth, none of this financial advice. He said if you understood like he did the technology of what Hedera is doing and the safety and the speed and the environmental friendliness and all that, he said it's just a matter of time before the crypto community realize that. And he believes, fast forward, 5-10 years, especially in the NFTs. And he got very technical about the difference between Hedera's smart contracts and a normal smart contract, way over my head. But for whatever it's worth, he told me it's better. Not just better than XRP's, but better than almost all the other ones. He loved everything about Hedera, and he just owns it. He actually owns a blockchain, like he created a blockchain. I'm not going to tell you which one, and he has a lot of different stuff. So he's not affiliated with Hedera, but he does own them, and he agreed the XRP trade was great. Anyway, guys, that's all I got for you. Let me know what you think in the comments sections. I got a lot of people that love XRP and Hedera. I don't know what you guys are going to think about this one. I really don't. But I want you to know something. Truly, guys, I always want to give you non-biased information so you can make informed decisions. Once I go down the rabbit hole, I make that informed decision, and I don't change it lightly. But if you can prove me wrong with some facts and show me where I was missing something, I'll make a new video. I'll change my thinking immediately. And then again, with the new information, I'm hard to change. So don't hate on this video. It's bizarre to me how dogmatic people are about crypto. They get tribal, and if you say anything, they just go off the hinge. But here's the thing, guys, and I say this with love. I'm a little older. I've been around a long, long time. Don't get tied to a project, because a lot of these things are going to go away. And, as far as XRP goes, we're all optimistic that they're going to win that court case. I think they should. I really do. And I'm going to do a video of what happens if they win, because he explained a lot of stuff to me as well. If they win, what I think is going to happen, and if they lose. So look for that in the future, because that's going to be a big thing, guys, because I know a lot of you are stacking XRP and Hedera, but we got to be prepared. Somebody's got to play devil's advocate, because we got to be prepared if we're wrong, guys. And not only that, if we're wrong about XRP and they lose, I don't even want to think about it, but we're going to have to. That is going to just have a huge effect on the rest of the cryptos, because just like what happened to XRP, if XRP happens to lose, it could just go across the entire crypto community, no matter what crypto it is. Ethereum, Polkadot, doesn't matter. About 95% of them could be considered a security, and they could do a lockdown, a fine, whatever, and it could literally change the history of crypto. Anyway, look out for that video in the future. I'm going to dig into it. All right, guys, that's all I got for you. Let me know what you think in the comments section. Please hit that like button. It helps us out a lot. Share with people, and come back and subscribe and be part of this community. Take care, guys.